Oh my goodness. What is happening in crypto? Oh my goodness. It's dropping again, Millie. What is going on? My bags. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. Let's talk about the market. I want to make this video very quick. I want to get into a few things that I'm seeing, a few warning signs, right? That we could be experiencing a healthy correction short term. This is actually a good correction. We need good corrections because what good corrections do is they bring new liquidity in sideline buyers, right? So let's go over what's happening inside the market. Guys, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're into the memes, go check out my meme coin video I did last night and let me know what your favorite meme coin is in the comments of this video. But BTC sitting here at 67 3. Let's take a look at what's going on in the charts. We did get our weekly print here. I did put the overlay of the wick candles here. So what we're seeing here is a retest of these wicks, and it's a good chance that if we can have a good week, right, we can close above this trend line here, this white trend line, which we need to continue the next leg up. There is a good chance that that happens because we did get the green dot print here on our indicator, and taking a look at the stock RSI, it is about to cross, well, we needed to cross over 74. We're almost there. We want the stock RSI to head above 74 and into overhold, over bought levels, and kind of like hang out here in the overbought level. So this actually looks extremely healthy for BTC, and I believe that this correction is just a leverage flush. I know it's kind of cliche. People put in a lot of leverage, guys. You got to understand the fear and greed index is sitting here at 72. So even though it can hang out here for weeks or maybe months, you have to understand that you are not getting in at the per se beginning of the next leg up. This is where the greed steps in. You start to see like meme coins and crazy things go crazy. Like we've been seeing with the AI, the whole AI religion narrative, right? AI literally creating its own tokens and also doing its own marketing, right? So this is just huge. Not to, give that the bears hopium, but we have to stay grounded here. One of the main things about crypto is not getting too emotional, and you can see that the here on Poly Market that there's people betting a 54% chance that BTC hits 70K in October. So again, when you see a lot of people betting, these type of bets where people are putting their eggs all in one basket, crypto, specifically Bitcoin, tends to do the opposite. So I want to make that very clear. Just have patience. Just have patience. Let these leverage and these people that want to be crazy with these longs, let them get kind of washed out. It is what it is. But this, in my opinion, is a healthy correction, especially if you expect new people to get into crypto and a lot of that sideline money to get into crypto. Not to add, we still do have macronomics going on, right? Macronomics, right? Macro wins 17 days into the next FOMC meeting leading into the election. So this is all jam-packed into one little, area. So again, you can see after the BTC halving, we usually have extreme growth here, guys. We have extreme growth, and we are seeing the ETF inflows, outpacing gold by 10x. That's absolutely insane. So people are flocking. Institutions, should I say, institutions, a lot of that institution money, that VC hedge money, that boomer money has been flocking to load up on BTC as a safe haven and a hedge to inflation. So I've said this before in prior videos. I would pay attention to the home builder market, and also would pay attention to something like gold and a lot of these these stocks to give you an insight, an idea of where the market is headed. Tech stocks is another thing that kind of rides coinciding with crypto. As you can see, crypto is down for the day. We also got the S&P Dow. NASDAQ is doing pretty well, but you can see the Dow and the S&P is down. So nothing to get too shooken up about. This is just the greed leverage, and of course people betting that Bitcoin is going to hit those heights. Now, will it hit those heights? Yes, of course. Eventually it will. But this is the psychology of the market. It kind of likes to get people extremely bullish, and then there you go. Huge weight candle, huge move to the downside. And I'm not gonna say huge move, but you can see here, nice correction, right? Nice correction. So I wouldn't be too concerned as we are putting in that confirmation candle across this trend line here, and you can see that we got rejected 3 times, but this time we actually broke above the trend line, and this is a healthy correction candle looking to retrace here to our trend line and give you that confirmation that the new trend has started, right? That the new trend has started. So I meant to actually show y'all something else on the stream, but I didn't send it from my email, so I'll do another video about that. Outside of that, taking a look at the BTC dominance here. This is another, indicator that I use to kind of like check the sentiment and see if we could have some type of action with altcoins. But you can see that the stock RSI on the Bitcoin dominance is looking to cool off, putting in a double top and starting a trend to the downside. So if you see the Bitcoin price continue to go up, but the dominance kind of like shake down to the tree, we could possibly see some more moves from altcoins, as altcoins have also total 3 printed our green dot here in our indicator and moving to the upside, giving those confirmation candles and starting a new trend to the upside. So again, with the global liquidity rising, and a lot of people starting to talk about these banana zones and comparing the other cycles of us just being in the boring zone. This is an example of how truly, how early we are. Now, of course, the people that got down here on this inverted head and shoulders are the ones that's going to make the most gains, if, seeing that if they didn't take profits. But even if you're getting in now, this is the born zone, and it happened in every cycle. Look at these explosive moves, every cycle, every election cycle specifically. Like, this is crazy. And this is an example of what could be headed for us in altcoins if BTC would to go to anywhere between 100,000, 120,000, and we see the total cryptocurrency market cap somewhere between 6 trillion and 10 trillion. So a lot to look forward to. My main focus here is just to continue to grind, put myself in a position to have new liquidity and opportunities, but also staying plugged to the trenches. That chart that I want to show you guys, it gives an example of social media engagement on these trends based on the token price of these meme coins. So if you see a trend happening or something that's trendy, the first thing you should do is go look for a meme coin behind it, right? You can utilize words like Riz and locked in and yacht and all this stuff that Gen Z, these words that Gen Z using, people are tokenizing these phrases, right? And again, people are tokenizing emojis. People are tokenizing religions. Is just getting a little bit crazy. And once you find a culture, right, a community with some pretty big chads behind it, because any community can have a community, but you need people with money within the community. You can't just be thinking like, oh, we a community, but you broke ass community ain't really going nowhere, right? You need chats, right? You need whales, you need people with liquidity, and you also need a voice, right? Some people that's willing to go out there, do the groundwork to get the marketing out there, right? So as we're letting this social engagement do the groundwork for us, it's going to bring new people into crypto and that new money that everybody wants to see, right? There is a current debate right now that people would say, well, there is no new money coming in. It's just a wash of the same money. And hey, that may be true. But we do have things in this cycle that we didn't have last cycle, right? We have a tokenization of literally entities, right? You see celebrities getting into crypto tokenizing themselves. I seen the basketball player Lamar Odom. He was hosting a space, and he has a coin, right? This is a basketball player. I think Scottie Pippen has also talked about some things in crypto. So you're seeing those, that gateway, right? And again, Solana itself is just the #1 casino in the space, and it's the easiest to use. So the better hedge against your Solana meme coins, you probably want to hold a little bit of Solana, or pay attention to TVL, pay attention to volume on some of the other chains that maybe not have pumped yet, but you have high conviction on. I know a lot of people that watch my channel specifically have conviction on stuff like crypto.com and that ecosystem, CrowFam, right? I am bullish on CrowFam. I like the fact that they're licensed everywhere, very seamless. The UI can use some work on the app, but they do have an entire ecosystem that can, that can, you can place smart contracts on top of it, and they have token creation. So at some point, once a lot of these normies do get into crypto and they'll be using crypto.com and to learn the DeFi wallet, you can expect an ecosystem like that to start to show signs, right, of a competitive casino to something like Solana, right? Sui is another one, right? So again, guys, just stay locked into a lot of these narratives and understand the psychological purpose of tokenization, because now people are tokenizing animals. Anything can be tokenized. If you feel like it's trendy, you probably should type in the whatever you feel like is trendy and check if it has a meme coin, right? So that's pretty much the news. I'm not going to get into too much else. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what's happening in crypto and why we are getting this correction. It's really nothing but people putting in a lot of longs and getting washed out, right? They getting stopped out, they losing money. And then you got the macro wins, right? The market trying to price in the presidential campaign, the market trying to price in the sticky inflation, because at the end of the day, we got the election forecast, but we also got sticky inflation here. As the Fed look to cut rates, inflation could come back around. And if inflation comes back around, bagged up with unemployment rising and maybe a market crash within the real estate, that could really, really affect the market, right? It usually doesn't happen in election cycles because everybody wants to be, I was right, I changed the economy, right? That's what the candidates want to do. They want to be the candidates that, that save the world, save the economy. So it's going to be interesting. Q4 is going to be extremely interesting. I've seen a lot of people push their models back to 2025 when we will get the altcoin season. So even though BTC might go crazy for Q4, altcoins are usually lagging, similar to what we see. Dang, I almost broke my elbow there. Similarly to what we see from BTC, right? BTC right now is lagging gold. BTC is lagging the global liquidity, but eventually it catches up. The same thing can be said for altcoins, right? Altcoins are lagging BTC. So even if BTC starts to go higher and you see that dominance going higher, at some point those gains will be rotated into altcoins, low caps, mid caps, low caps, then memes, right? Or however it goes, because right now memes is taking a lot of mind share, and also artificial intelligence, which is my favorite narrative. And I'm a big fan of memes, but artificial intelligence is my favorite narrative. It's the one that I'd like to really, really take a deep dive in. It's the one that I believe is the most consistent, and it's going to be around here for the next 5 to 10 years, and it's going to grow within those 5 to 10 years. So as my boy Rao said, you got 6 years really to figure this out before AI really, really is embedded into our everyday life. And that's just something I want to have investments set aside for, or have liquidity set aside for potential investment. So guys, like and subscribe. Just a quick video. About to hit the gym. Health is wealth. Do your thing. Tell someone you love them today. Tell family members to tell a stranger. Wake up with love in your heart. Hopefully this video can clear that kind of like brain fog that you have, thinking that that it's all over, guys. But this, in my opinion, this is a healthy correction. I would say though that people are extremely too bullish, and when you see people too bullish, the market tends to do the opposite. So just keep that in mind. It's your boy Crypto Man. And yeah, this could be an opportunity though for those who are on the sideline. So just think about that. Understand your entry points in which you want to get out of this market, and the percentage of your net worth you actually want to put in this market. Yes, there is a science to this, but no one actually knows. So the best way to not be let down in the market is properly prepare. So proper preparation denotes expectations, or proper, that's a good one, right? Or proper preparation prevents a piss poor performance. Anyway, you got to see it. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.